So I recently asked my parents, who are both from Indiana, if you have to be born in Indiana to be a Hoosier. Like if they've not lived in Indiana for over 20 years. It's like but they still consider themselves Hoosiers. But let's say I'm born in Ohio and I move to Indiana. How long do I have to be in Indiana to be considered a Hoosier, or do I strictly have to be born there to be a Hoosier? Share your thoughts below. So, nice segue. I'm actually in Indiana. I'm going to visit the cover artist, who is. I'm going to visit Emily, who is doing a indie video game event, and she has done the cover art for most of my books, with the exception of Revolving Doors. I'm going to hand deliver her a copy of The Legacy. I'm excited to go to this event. I have no idea what to expect. Fun fact, Emily and I have actually never actually physically met. I hired her through a forum, and I looked through her credentials and her art and knew she was just the right fit. And all these years later, I've been really happy with what she's brought to the table, and I'm excited to finally meet her. But I mean, we've collaborated for almost 4 years now, so it's crazy that we've never actually physically met. But I thought this would be a good opportunity, a good excuse for me to give her a copy of the new book. And if you want a bitchin' shirt like this, you can find that on my merch store. And the profits for that, I actually split with Emily. So if you want to support both of us, you can go there, get yourself a shirt, a mug. There's all sorts of really awesome goodies there. And yeah, I've got about 20 to 30 more minutes left to drive, and I'm going to take off right now. Well, needless to say, I'm super early. I believe the event starts at 5. Honestly, I was worried about traffic, and I knew if I didn't leave really early that things would go smoothly. But if I left on time, that there would be five accidents, and one of them would involve zoo animals, and it would just be a whole thing. So I'm actually going to go scope this place out, and the weather is better. It was raining quite a bit on the way here, but I'm going to kind of just walk around and see what Muncie has to offer. Walking around town a little bit. The actual building the event takes place is right there. This is interesting, whatever it is. Again, I'm an hour early, so I'm gonna go check out a couple of these other buildings. I think there's actually a museum down that way. Might go walk around there a little bit. My butt's killing me from driving for so long, but that's the price you pay. I'm in the Cornerstone Center, the arts building, and there's like dance studios and martial arts, and there's an auditorium, which I will show you here shortly. But if I had my tap shoes, I would do a little bit of a sample here, but unfortunately I don't. This is called the Majestic Room. I'm not sure why I'm whispering. There's nobody else in here. Random pair of shoes. I really want to sit on that throne, but I'm not sure if that's allowed. Just look at this. Alright, so I know my camera's not all that great at picking up, so I'm having to use my flashlight on my phone. But this is the auditorium I was talking about. It is super creepy in here. But it's really, really cool. Definitely want to set a book in a haunted auditorium at some point. But yeah, it's creepy in here. But it's really old. Apparently they still do performances and stuff in here too. But this place is really neat. The auditorium makes all sorts of weird noises, like you can hear the wind blowing over the roof and just people walking by. And as far as I know, I'm the only one in here. It was a lot of fun walking back to my car to grab Emily's copy of The Legacy. Somebody asked me if I was ghost hunting in the auditorium, and wouldn't it be funny if I caught something and didn't know it? Let's make sure this guy doesn't hit me. Yeah, really cool place. If you're in Muncie, Indiana, make sure you go to the Cornerstone Center of the Arts. Well, I'm gonna head home. I just got to see the presentation of Emily's game, and I got to play it, and it was a lot of fun. The stop motion was very, very cool. I didn't want to take the camera in because I didn't want to draw too much attention to myself. The exhibit was obviously for her, and congratulations. It's been a real honor working with Emily and seeing how far she's come as an artist, and I'm excited to continue to keep working with her. And this trip to Muncie, Indiana was really fun and something I needed, being cooped up working on the Legacy and starting on Dawn of the Half Angel. But if you would like to support Emily and I, go to the merch store like I mentioned earlier. You can check out my books on Amazon. My new book, The Legacy, is available on ebook and paperback. Thanks for tagging along.